I'm here to welcome you all to the Farley Center and to our 10th anniversary celebration of the Farley Center, the Naturopath Sanctuary, and our new land purchase. So that's what we're all here for.
That's looking good.
It's really nice to see so many people here who were absolutely involved from the very beginning.
The Naturopath Sanctuary and the Farley Center started with a vision. And it was a vision of community and unity, care and respect for the land. And it really flowed out of the way in which Jean and Linda Farley lived their lives.
I observed countless ways that the radical generosity Jean and Linda extended to all continues to set the culture within our community. I trace this all back to how Linda and Jean resisted the concept of private property when they extended welcome onto the land that is now the Farley Center to a broad and diverse community.
Many of you who are home gardeners or farmers know that working in the soil is a very nourishing and powerful experience. And I would contend that equally, preparing and digging a grave is as powerful and as impactful as that. It was very meaningful to work with families who chose to have a loved one buried here.
For me, the Farley Center and the Naturopath Sanctuary are a sense of hope and community amidst turbulent times. I'm extraordinarily grateful for the community that keeps the Farley Center and Naturopath Sanctuary going, and I'm glad to be a small part of it.
So when we started talking about this land dedication and celebration, someone had the great idea to bury a time capsule. And so I said, well, I can help with that. But as long as we're digging a hole for a time capsule, I'd like to do a little science demonstration as well. You may be wondering why this time capsule has a couple of chains on it. This is part of the science demonstration of the difference between preservation and decomposition. The chains are there because the casket has to go down at least 4 feet to get down below the biologically active layers of the soil. And then we'll put in the time capsule at the traditional burial depth of the Naturopath Sanctuary, which is 3 feet. And then we'll put Ratatouille at about 2 feet, where his nutrients will be quickly restored to the land. And in 10 years from now, people will be able to see the difference between preservation and decomposition.
Okay, down we go, little rat.
Now,
what do you put into a time capsule that you're in hopes that when somebody opens it up in 10 years, it holds weight? It's one of those things you'll find that is most important to most indigenous peoples is the ability to have something that was gifted to them by their creator that only they alone have. All the animals had the best eyesight and the best hearing and the best whatever they are noted for to this day even. He had nothing left for us, so he gave us the ability to raise tobacco right in here. This plant is one of the first things that you will hear about in our history that talks about something that we have traditionally always raised. And it's something that we hold sacred and near to our heart. And that's what I'm going to be placing in there for in 10 years when they pull that back out of there.
The Farley Center and the Naturopath Sanctuary acknowledge that the land we currently occupy represents the ancestral lands of the Ho-Chunk Nation. From time immemorial, the nation has called the land we know today as Wisconsin home. In the face of past injustice, we celebrate the vibrancy and strength of the nation, our common land stewardship goals, the importance of a sense of place, and our shared commitment to the earth and its resources.